guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my first tutorial ever being uploaded today. I'm gonna call it my everyday makeup look because this is typically the look I like to go for on a daily basis. I probably do my makeup like 5 days a week, 4 days a week. I try not to do that often because I'm really trying to clean up my skin and to make it really clear, so I'm really into skincare right now. But when I do work or go out with friends, I like to put a little bit of makeup on because I love makeup. Who doesn't want their makeup on? I have brown eyeliner in my waterline just to intensify the look a little bit. Sometimes I will put a chromographic pencil in by MAC. It's like skin color, my skin color. So if you're tanner than me, which most of you probably are because I'm very not tan, this will be just a little bit lighter than your skin tone, but it really helps open up that eye. I didn't put it on today because I am going to a basketball game with some of my friends today. So I put the brown just to make it a little bit more intensified, and I think my eyes look better with the brown. I know I like the way it looked, but if you want to see what products I use and the steps that I took to achieve this makeup look, just keep watching. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe and comment and tell your friends, but not too many of them because I'm not really sure I'm very good at this or not. But yeah, just keep watching. Bye guys. Let's get started. To start off, I am priming my face with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, then going right in with the Hourglass Vanish Foundation in Shell. And to blend this out, I will be using a Makeup Geek Foundation stippling brush. I love this foundation. It is such a good coverage, but you can really build it so you can kind of decide how much coverage you want. I will say I'm very, very pale, like I said earlier, so this does make me look like extremely white, even a little bit whiter than when I started out, but once I get everything else done, it all works out. So I just like to really work this into my skin using that brush until I have the coverage slash sheerness that I want, because I don't want it to look cakey. Next, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Concealer. Wow. In light neutral. I know it's quite a name. And I am just doing... And why you don't want to scare him off. Listen, the point is... Sorry guys, side note there. I'm just doing some upside down triangles under my eyes. You all know why we like to highlight the face, give it some dimension. Then we're also highlighting the center of the forehead, down the nose, and on the chin. Then taking a damp Real Techniques brush, I am just dabbing that out. I don't like to swipe unless I'm going over my eyelids because I don't want to move the foundation, but on the eyelids I don't want too thick of coverage because I don't want my eyeshadow to crease later on. So I keep it pretty light. Then I'm just dabbing that out all over the face and making sure it really blends in so it's not like harsh lines with the concealer because nobody likes that. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Foundation Stick in Fawn. This is one of their contour shades from her contour kit, and she made it into a stick foundation, but she markets it a lot as a contour shade. And I really like this because since it is a foundation, it blends out super well. With a lot of cream contours, I have a really hard time blending them out, but this is super easy. And for every day, woo! Scary. For every day, I like to put this down before I go on top of it with my powder contour shade because I am oily and I feel like that's one of the first things that goes away, my blush and my contour. So I like to put this down first as kind of a primer for it, and it really helps it stick all day. Then I'm going to be contouring my nose like a madwoman and just dancing it out, singing a little bit. Don't mind me. I am using the Oval 6 brush from the Artiste line just to blend all of that out. And then I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and a large fluffy brush just to set the rest of my foundation so that when I go in with other powders it doesn't stick. Then to start the eyes, I'm using Soft Brown by MAC with a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just working that into crease using windshield wiper motions and then going into that inner corner and going up and outwards in circular motions to really blend it up and out. But if I'm going to put more of it anywhere, it's going to be heavier in the outer area. But really, I don't want it too heavy anywhere, so I'm just going to keep on blending until it's seamless like I want it. Then going in with a Morphe blending brush that's a little bit smaller than the E40, I'm going in with Makeup Geek Cupcake. I love pinky purple shades for every day because I just think they're light colors that give a little something extra, and I just love the way it looks, especially with brown eyes.
Then I'm going in with MAC Texture using a Sigma E25 brush to define the crease even more and just bring a little bit more dimension to the eyes. I just kind of want to slowly work my way down, going light, then hitting that cupcake color, and then a little bit of a darker brown. This is Nylon by MAC that I'm using to highlight. It's my favorite highlight shade for under the brow. It is beautiful. And then I'm just going back in with that Morphe brush to make sure everything is well blended. Going in with Naked Lunch by MAC on a Sigma E55 brush. I'm packing this all over the lid, and I like right here, you can see I'm like really going into the inner corner and then swiping it out. I like to use this as my inner corner highlight as well. And since I do have hooded eyes, I feel like kind of making that one color, like the inner corner and the lid, one color, it really helps open up my eyes. Then I'm just going back in with no extra product to blend everything in so there's no harsh lines. Going in with MAC Texture, I'm using a Sigma E15 brush to pack that color underneath my lash line. I'm doing just a little bit of heaviness, not too much. I'm going to blend it out in a second here with Cupcake by Makeup Geek to kind of match the upper eye, but not do anything too intense. I'm just blending this all out. See, it's not even touching my inner corner, so it's not going to be too intense, which I like for an everyday look. Then going in with Landcome's eyeliner in the color Black Coffee, I'm lining my inner waterline both up and bottom. This, I love the way this makes my eye look. I think it just makes them look extremely almond shape, and I just love it, especially if I'm going to go out later on, which I am here today. Then I'm taking They're Real by Benefit just to coat my lashes and to really break them up. And then I like to top it right away with Better Than Sex by Too Faced to thicken them. This is my favorite combination of mascara ever. I highly, highly recommend it. I'm also going to take that Better Than Sex mascara and pop some on the lower lash line. This is a thick brush, so just be careful. You might want to use a smaller one. This just works for me. I use it every day. Then going in with Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and a my Kabuki brush by Nars. It's a really great brush, nothing too intense, but gives me a nice bronze look. I am just putting some color on under the cheekbones, on my forehead, making sure I really get into my hairline so there's no white line, and then going under my chin to define my jaw, just a hair, and then blending that out with a big fluffy brush so it doesn't look too artificial. I like to just go over everything. Then for the nose contour, I like to switch it up and use a Boomy medium paddle brush. Still using the Hoola bronzer, but I like this because it gives me more control and I really feel like my nose needs to be contoured, so I like it. And then using that same brush, I'm taking a little bit of that Laura Mercier setting powder to clean up my contour and then popping Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso with a MAC blush brush right on top of the cheeks to give me some life to my eyes, and then blending it out again. I'm really big on blending after blush because I don't want it to be too intense. For the lips, I am using MAC Faux Lipstick. I love this color, cannot get enough, especially when I top it with Chelsea Girls Lip Gloss by Nars. I can't even tell you how much I love the shade. I go to it constantly. And that is it for my everyday look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like this video and subscribe.
And that's a wrap. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're done.